I've always enjoyed playing dress up. I've used hats, especially since I was a kid. I've always enjoyed the idea of going out and getting a different hat that I can put on and in a sense, put on a role as I was putting on that hat, whether it was a cowboy hat or an engineer from a train, or maybe it was a police officer. Whatever hat I was wearing, I was able to take on that role and play. It was basically, you see it happen with kids all the time. You give a little kid a cape, and he starts acting like a superhero. And part of it is that when you dress the role, it's one of the reasons why the very first thing they do when you join the military is they take away your civilian clothes and issue you a uniform. And as you wear the uniform, you begin to feel like you're a part of whatever it is that you're wearing that uniform of. It's part of the human condition, I think, that we put on the clothes of what it is that we want to be like. In fact, even Scripture talks about that, putting on the full armor of God. You've heard that. You talk about putting on the righteousness of Christ. You talk about the idea of putting on the new nature. We are supposed to put on the clothing of what we want to be like. Now, we see that's something that I've talked about before. When you start issuing military hardware or military, not just military style uniforms, but actual military gear to police, the police start acting like an occupying force. They start acting like they are military sent in to subdue a population, and not like people that are supposed to protect and serve the community. It's the difference between Andy Griffith. You remember the old TV show, the Sheriff Andy Griffith, right? Or RoboCop, the metallic robot who goes around and shoots criminals because he is not just an enforcer of the law. He basically is the law. And whatever he decides is a punishable offense, well, it's met with execution. And we're seeing, not just nationwide, but around the world, more and more and more militarization of police. Now, I was not a fan of Barack Obama, but I think he was right in issuing that ban on military equipment being sent to the police. Now, look, I'm not saying that police shouldn't have tools to do their job. I'm saying that I think that certain things have become the police's job that were never meant to be their job in the first place. If the police are at war, and some would say that they are, then the problem is not with the police. The problem is with these laws that have turned regular people into, well, basically an opposing force. And when you have this escalation, it's going to lead to more violence. It's my 2 cents on it. I'd love to engage you on the topic. Send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com, or give me a call. Area code 907-458-0495. Let's talk about it.